What's up, YouTubers? So I wanted to do a review on this game, Tannenberg, and I got the Tannenberg by itself. I didn't buy the Verdun. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but you know what I'm talking about if you've seen the game. So my first impression of this game was that it is a little bland. There's not really a whole lot of fulfillment in this game, but I almost deleted the game, and I was like, well, you know what, I paid money for this one, so I might as well get my money's worth out of it. So I gave it I played, I don't know, 3 or 4 battles online at first, and just got slaughtered over and over and over. And it's really, I started realizing it's a really tactical game. You don't realize it at first. You think it's just everybody runs in and shoots each other, and then you die and start all over. But it's super tactical if you take the time, spend an hour or two on it the first time you play it. So my internet was glitching right here. But anyway, so what I did was I played the offline mode, and if you don't know, you can play offline. You can set the bot difficulty to easy, medium, and hard, and that's what I did. I just started out, I played with the bot difficulty offline on medium, and then I realized it was a pretty good challenge, as a beginner, like fresh day one. So I started practicing that way, and then I started playing with the bot difficulty on hard, and it's actually a lot of fun, even offline, because there's so many players. It gets really hectic, and you do have grenades and swords and other things, different classes that you can choose, and pistoliers. You can run in with a pistol and a sword, or there's a lot of rifles, and it's all about how you whichever way you prefer to play it. The game is really tactical when you get into it, and it's not easy when there's so many players and you have no sights. So just like this right here, that's your marksman level. This is as far as you can see through your aiming down your sights, which I thought would suck, but it's actually really fun and challenging. And like right here, I spend a few minutes picking off these guys on the top of the hill. But yeah, I didn't buy the expansion or whatever, the second part of Verdun. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it enough, so I didn't want to spend a chunk of money. And but actually, after playing this, I really got into it after a couple hours, and so I am buying the extension or expansion, whatever you want to call it. And but anyway, it's a lot of fun. At first it was kind of an overkill, the realism of this game, and not graphics wise. The graphics are not top of the line, but you have gruesome animations. If you throw a grenade at somebody, you can watch their body parts just fly to pieces, and you can chop off people's arms and legs and possibly their head, I'm not sure, when you use a sword. And it's really gruesome and realistic when you really get into it. It's so much fun. I enjoy it a lot. I usually play, what I considered at first to be more hardcore online games, shooters. And this one ended up being surprisingly more hardcore. But the beauty of this is, even if you have terrible internet like me, if you're playing online, your internet glitches, you get killed, which happens to me all the time. It's not like on PUBG or something like that, you know, where you gotta exit the game and then start a new match. You immediately start off every time you die, and you keep starting off until the timer up on the top there ticks down, and you've got that amount of time to drain the enemy's resource points that you see next to the time limit, and also these territories right here. That's your objective, to push through the territories and control as many as possible. And when you gain control, they can take it back. So you have to have someone guarding each territory, or you can push forward and try to take their territories, but they can also flank you and try to take a territory from behind you. And if they do that, then you have a specific amount of time to get back to that territory and defend it, or it will automatically kill you. You know, if they actually take that territory. But it's a really fun game, and I highly suggest it. Whether you like playing offline or online, fun. I was super surprised at how fun this game ended up being, especially for the price. It's very seldom you get a game for that price that's so much fun. I mean, when I play this game, I get lost in it for hours, and I don't realize that, you know, I pick up my controller and by the time I get sucked into it and decide to take me a little break, I realize that, you know, an hour, 2 hours have gone by and I had no idea. And depending on the class you choose, you can give orders for your teammates to attack a specific territory, or you can call in airstrikes, which I believe is gas, some kind of gas, or smoke. And you know, you can smoke and then rush the enemy. And yeah, there's quite a few options. There's a lot more going on than it seems like at first. Like I said, it's really tactical. It doesn't seem like it at first. It's just like run and gun. But nope, it's really tactical. And even like as an example, and this was an offline game when I started practicing. I had this one game, I had the bot difficulty on hard, which, you know, it's easy to get kills, but they are super aggressive. Like, I was fighting for this one territory for about 45 minutes. They kept swarming it. They were not willing to give it up because me and my team took majority of the territories right off the bat, but they kept taking back this one, and I got frustrated. So I hold up in this house and I would just start gunning as soon as they came in, or, you know, using my sword, whatever it took at all costs. And that game ended up lasting for the full amount of time, which I believe is an hour. So that one game was an hour. I would take that territory and they would take it back, and then I would have to run back and take back the territory. It was very, very hectic, and in the end we won the battle. So it was, you know, even being offline, it's very fulfilling because of how hard you have to work. Some games may be a little easier even if it's offline, but still it gets really challenging to actually win the match. I mean, you can get a whole bunch of kills. Of that one, I think there was over 500 casualties in that game. And I personally had, I believe, 106 kills, and even though with 106 kills, which the majority was in that one spot, it was still a terribly hard game to win, to finish. Anyway, that's my review, and drop a like if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you plan to play the game, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Thank you.